Kill Poem. Huntsman indeed is gone from Savile Row, and Mr. Hall, the head cutter. The red hunt coat Hall cut for me was utter red Melton cloth, thick as a carpet, cut just so. One time I wore it riding my red Ducati racer. What a show! Matched exotics like a pair of lovely red egrets. London once seemed the epitome of no regrets, and the old excellence one used to know of the chased-down fox bleeding its stink across the snow. We follow blindly, clad in coats of pink, a beast whose nature is to run and stink. I am civilized in my pink, but civilized is about having stuff. The red coats are called pinks. Too much is almost enough. No one knows why they are. I parade in the air with my stuff and watch the disappearing scut of a deer. I am civilized, but civilized. Life is actually about too much. I parade in the air and wait for the new year that then will disappear. I am trying not to care. I am not able not to. A short, erect tail winks across the winter field. All will be revealed. I am in a winter field. They really are everywhere. They crawl around in one's intimate hair. They spread disease and despair. They rape and pillage in the middle of Sag Harbor Village. They ferry Lyme disease. The hunters' guns bring them to their knees. In Paris, I used to call the Sri Lankan servants Shrees. I am not able not to. Winter, spring, Baghdad, fall. Venery is written all over me like a rash. Hair and the gash. But also the Lair news hour and a wood fire and Bach. A short, erect tail winks across the killing field. All will be revealed. I am in a killing field. I remember the chasseurs in the forest in the Cher. I remember the English thoroughbreds ridden by the frogs. I remember the weeping stag cornered by the dogs. The stag at bay in the pond literally shed a tear. A hunt servant in a tricorn hat waded out to cut its throat. Nelson Aldridge on his horse vomited watching this. The huntsman's heraldic horn sounded the alali, the tune that cuts off the head, lalali. Back to the chateau to drink the blood, lalali. I am in Paris, being introduced at Billy's, 1960, Avenue Paul Valéry. One of her beautiful imported English lilies or millies is walking around on her knees. It is rather like that line of Paul Valéry's. Now get down on all fours, please. We are ministers of state, and then there is me, chez Billy. Dear, garter belt across our field of vision and stand there, waiting for our decision. Our only decision was how to cook the venison. I am civilized, but I see the silence and write the words for the thought balloon. When the woods are the color of a macaroon, dear, death is near. I write about its looks in my books. I write disappearing scut. I write rut. The title is Kill Poetry, and in the book, poetry kills. In the poem, the stag at bay weeps, literally. Kill poetry is the alali on Avenue Paul Valéry. Get rid of poetry. Kill poetry. Label on a vial of pills. Warning. Kill, 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 kills. Its title is Kill Poem from the Book of Kills. The antlered heads are mounted weeping all around the walls. John F. Kennedy is mounted weeping on the wall. His weeping brother Robert weeps nearby. Martin Luther King at bay in Memphis, exhausted, starts to cry. His antlered head is mounted weeping on the wall. Too much is almost enough for crying out loud. Bobby Kennedy announces to a nighttime crowd that King has died, and then quotes Aeschylus, and then is killed. Kill, 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 kills, appalls the American trophies covered in tears that deck the American halls.